Thank you to the luminaries on this stage. I always wanted to be in this theater with Nancy. For me, it's something like being in Lincoln Center with Abraham herself. It really is lovely. Thank you, Nancy. Seniors, you may remember me as Bridgman's father. A few freshmen may remember me as Claire's dad. Whatever you remember, I hope you've forgotten when I used to ride through the halls on a Segway, wearing a helmet, until my family said, "Dad, if you do that, you just can't wear the helmet anymore. It's not worth it." I came with my family here in the summer of 2007. I was intrigued by the vision of a school that wanted a great education for children and importantly, wanted them home for dinner. I think that's timeless. I think that connects to parenting, and I think that connects to academics, and I was intrigued. I was also intrigued to lead a school that by and large was being conceived about the same time that I was. 1962, school born in 1964. I've spoken with founders who have said, yes, we were around the coffee table right about the time you were born, and I loved that notion of being connected to a school that was roughly my age. Mostly, I fell for a faculty and staff who had utter devotion to their students, combined with what felt to me like a New Hampshire live free or die independence. Just let me teach, just let me be great, just let me be with kids. And I was really attracted to that. I wanted to be a part of that. In terms of specific progress, let me start by saying I was on great teams time and time again. This business called leadership in independent schools is high altitude mountain climbing. You need a great team, and even then, it's challenging. But you have a chance if you surround yourself with spectacular people. So for instance, the turf field, we put that together with a great team, and the first time I saw that logo, it just popped. I thought it was so beautiful. And I remember the first game under the lights. It was so dramatic, and I remember Mr. Holland just anchoring that corner spot, and I just hope he's there forever. The building that we call the Gateway Building, we had a hot chocolate party to tear down the art house. And amazingly enough to me, there were very few tears in tearing down the art house, but it had done a great service for us, and we were ready for the next generation. We were ready to imagine solar on the roof and to dream about this lovely, evocative New Hampshire feel when you walk in the bottom. And there it is, and it just feels like a dream come true. It was stunning, and it was a place that the whole campus could enter into and feel unified in this vision of the Derryfield School. The Malone Foundation, a $2 million gift that let us imagine new horizons in how we think about the future of education, and having Derryfield lead in tying people together and getting this great vision of independence and devotion out into the world, and importantly, giving students more access to this incredible experience. I think lastly, the thing that was as meaningful to me as anything was being a part of the team that wrote the mission statement. I just love these words like bright, motivated young people, valued, dynamic, confident, and purposeful members of any community. That echoes for me, and it feels true. And I feel proud of being a part of a group that wrote that. Remember I said I started in the summer of 2007. It turns out that the day after I started, the first iPhone was released. Can you imagine that? How many of you have heard of iPhones? Do you have that? Any of you using it for good reason? I hope you are. Are you texting my kids telling them the only thing between me and early dismissal is your dad? Please move him forward. Please move him forward. And so it wasn't a part of my life at all in 2007, but I have to say, now it has the illusion of tying us together. And one of the things that is the abiding strength of this school is understanding, as you heard from these remarkable people, that no, it's about relationships. It's about relationships. And yet I have to say, there's a part of me that looks forward to the app that I have. It's a morning quote that I read, and sometimes it just works. And this morning it said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are but tiny matters compared to what lies within us." I'm really honored and humbled to be a part of the past of this remarkable school. I am certain that the future is extraordinarily bright for Derryfield when I see you, when I see leadership like this, and when I see this commitment. But most importantly, I'm proud to be a part of a school that is simply devoted to inspiring passion and purpose